Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is the first episode of a new series I am calling Cooking with Char. My name is Charmaine, Char for short, and in this series it's all about cooking with me. I'm going to be sharing recipes that I've cooked before, recipes that I'm trying for the first time, and just anything cooking related. Honestly, that's what the series is going to be about. So for today's video, I'm going to be making chicken casserole. It is a simple dish to make. It doesn't require a lot of skill, so I'm rating it a 2 out of 5 star in difficulty. The prep time is going to be about 30 minutes. This is not including the baking time. And then this recipe is going to be about 10 servings. You can definitely half the recipe. I cooked this dish for dinner and I live with about 9 other people, so I usually cook like big meals. So for the ingredients, you're gonna need about 6 to 8 boneless chicken thighs, 1 block of cheese of your choice, a can of cream of mushroom, a can of cream of chicken, a container of sour cream, 1 box of a pasta of your choice, half a cup of breadcrumbs, and 1 tablespoon of butter. And then for seasoning slash flavor, you're gonna need vinegar, salt, pepper, garlic powder, garlic salt, and paprika. Alright, so first off, we're gonna prep the chicken. So whenever I prep my chicken, I like to just rub salt on it. I'm using Hawaiian salt. I don't use a lot of salt. It's because I do season it after it's cooked. This is just something that I do all the time whenever I'm prepping chicken. So what I'm doing is I'm using just like a dash of salt and just rubbing it on both sides of the chicken. And then afterwards, you're just gonna put it in water and then add the vinegar. I'm Filipino and I tend to cook a lot with vinegar. I think it adds like a lot of flavor. So I added about 3 tablespoons of vinegar to the water, and then you're just gonna want to boil it. I used a pressure cooker to cook my chicken. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you're gonna want to boil the chicken for about 15 minutes. If you are using a pressure cooker, you're gonna pressure cook it for 8 minutes. And then while it's cooking, you're gonna shred your cheese. I like to use Velveeta cheese, especially when I'm making like casseroles such as this or like mac and cheese, because I notice that it like melts easily in my opinion, but you can use whatever cheese you prefer. But if you are gonna use the Velveeta cheese, it is a little softer than other cheeses, so I do recommend freezing the block of cheese for about 30 minutes before you grate it, because if you don't, it's gonna start looking like this at the end. Honestly, looks like cheese ground beef. But moving on, once the chicken is done, you're gonna remove it from the water, strain it, and then you're just gonna shred the chicken. And I just want to show you how tender the pressure cooker cooks the chicken. I don't know, I just stand by the pressure cooker. I think it makes cooking like 10 times easier. But anyways, yeah, you're gonna want to shred the chicken, and then you're gonna want to add the seasonings. So you're gonna want to add pepper, garlic powder, garlic salt, and paprika. I don't usually measure seasonings when I cook, but I probably used about half a teaspoon of each of those seasonings, and then I'm just gonna mix it up. And then now you're gonna boil your pasta. So this is the pasta that I use. I also had extra of the elbow pasta, so I kind of added that in too. It's okay to undercook the pasta because you are gonna put it back in the oven. And then once the pasta is done, remove the water and you're just gonna let it cool for a bit. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And now you're gonna bring back the cheese. You're gonna want to put the cream of mushroom. I know it looks weird, but trust the process. Then you're gonna add the cream of chicken. And then the whole container of the sour cream. Then you're just gonna want to mix it all up. And then once that is fully mixed, you're gonna add it to the chicken and then mix it all up again. This is like an arm workout. And then you're gonna want to finally add the pasta, which is gonna be an even harder arm workout because my arm started to get sore while mixing all of this pasta together. But then once you have that fully mixed, you're just gonna add it to your pan, spread that evenly. I didn't record this part, so you're gonna melt a tablespoon of butter and mix it with the half cup of breadcrumbs, and then you're just gonna spread it evenly on top of the pasta. And then you're gonna put it in the oven and bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then it'll come out looking like this. This is the final product. Don't judge me, I know I didn't spread it evenly, but it's besides the point. It tasted amazing. This is how it'll look like. This recipe is super easy and you can totally add whatever you want in it. Add some vegetables, but if you're not a vegetable person, it is good just like this. But I hope you enjoyed this quick first episode of Cooking with Char. If you do end up trying this recipe, let me know how you like it in the comments and if you added anything differently. But other than that, thank you so much for watching.